Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today I got a special guest, somebody y'all are familiar with, and that's Isaac. And Isaac stopped by to see us on his way back home. You've been up, or been down, over
and down quite a ways.
Talk about your trip.
Yeah, I wanted to go and play Cowboy with Joel around a little bit. Not play,
You were working.
We were doing it, so yep. Got a chance to go down to New Mexico, where Joel's been living for the last little bit. And
who's this Joel guy you're talking about?
Some of you on there may remember him. He's a past intern, so
yeah, he was a good one.
Yep, for sure. He's doing some cool things down there, and we got to do some Kraut work and sort some cattle out of the, basically gather cattle out of the hills on horseback and do a little horseback working cattle and stuff, which was really neat. So
when you say corral work, you were literally had to split out the beams out of was it pine?
Yeah, it was juniper and pine. So
you split beams out that were 16 foot long?
Yeah, one was 25 foot was the longest we did, just about a 10-inch. Well, it was
how'd you split it? Wedges and sledgehammer?
And an axe to correct it wherever it was going wrong. So
had you ever done that before?
Not that long. It was fun. It was some good manual labor, and we're up here in the middle of the nowhere, and all you hear is the pinging of the sledgehammer hitting the wedge. So felt like I'd moved back 150 years ago. So it was pretty neat.
Well, you were in some really rough country. You showed me a video of getting in there. It was a chore just to get back in there.
Yeah, it was. I'm surprised we got in there, and surprised we got out, and surprised we made the 6 hours back to Santa Rosa without, the truck falling apart. But it did good. So
well, it
was an old Ford, Greg. Just saying.
No, gosh, if it had been a Dodge, you wouldn't have any trouble.
I don't know about that. Might have rattled loose on the way up there. So.
Isaac and I, we always got to kid each other. I'm a Dodge guy, and he's a Ford guy.
Yep.
You're a Husqvarna guy, and I'm a Steel chainsaw.
I gotta give you some flack for your poor equipment taste. I'm probably gonna get a bunch of flack on this video now too, so that's great.
But anyway, you were working in. The reason you had to rebuild this corral was they had a fire up there and it burned the corral down.
Fire came through and burned the old pole corrals down, and so we went up there and were able to fix it to make it look like it used to look like 100 years ago. So.
Well, I saw a picture of you and Joel. And after you worked in that old burned out timber all day and stuff, and man, I couldn't recognize you. You were just black.
Yep, that soot was covered. Of course, no showers up there. And
so how long did you go without bath?
Hate to say it, but about 5 days, and that was about the grossest and dirtiest I've ever been. And I was excited for that shower once we got back Friday. So.
Well, you didn't have any choice.
Right, yeah.
There's no water up there.
And then do you get your only other set of clean clothes dirty? You might as well you're going to get dirty all day, you might as well put the same clothes on. But I'm pretty sure my pants were standing up on end by the end of the week. So my blue jeans turned black jeans. And it was quite an experience.
I didn't recognize you and Joel. You both looked like you had full beards and mustache. Yeah. Your faces were just completely brown and black.
Faces, and so,
yeah.
It was fun, though. It was I was blessed to get the opportunity to go up there and the cowboy dream I've always dreamed of as a kid, so it was fun experience. So I guess they must have appreciated the help because they were wanting me to come back next spring for branding. So
okay.
I'll be heading back down that way in a little while.
Well, you're running. They were running. You said 200 cows on 20,000 acres.
Yeah, they had a 250 cow permit on forest ground, and it was 28 sections was the total ranch. So 28 sections. So sections, 640 acres, and
yeah, that's a lot of ground.
It's different country. You need a lot of ground out there though. To make it work because there's not that much grass. But I think there's a lot of potential out there. There's pastures we were looking at that were preserved for wildlife, where they hadn't been overgrazed, and it was still patchy, but there was grass, growing this tall.
Yeah.
Out there in the desert, and so if you can get your fences right and you can get your grazing right, I'm maybe grazing it once every other year or something with high animal impact and density.
Yeah,
I'm not so sure that you couldn't do some seriously good work there and increase the stocking rates and stuff.
You and I were talking last night over dinner, Isaac, about that forage. It's brown and it's tall, but it retains its energy and protein.
for sure. They said that forage will last 2 years out there
without going bad.
without going bad. Just it grows and then it just sits there and
It's like standing hay.
exactly. So they don't hardly feed any hay out in those. Like no one bales hay because there's not enough
Right.
nice land to bale it. But they have hay just standing out there all year round. So
Yeah.
their growing season is like July, August, and then the rest of the year it's pretty much dry. And so what they get in those months, they meter it out over the rest of the year. So there's some serious potential for growth. I mean, yeah, it's a neat place. So.
Well, Isaac, I know you're anxious to get on the road and get back to Michigan.
Yep.
Go home, and you were saying, I can't wait to see my cattle. I guess your dad's been looking after them.
Yeah, he's been a trooper. I think he enjoys it, but I also don't want to I don't want to make him work too hard. So
you don't want to push the envelope.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Well, it's good you were able to get away. I know Joel. He came up your way. Yep. What was it? A month or 2 months ago?
It was back in July or June, I think. He came
3 months.
Came up and helped me build some fence, and so I was kind of returning the favor.
Yeah.
And just seeing his part of the country. So.
Well, it's cool you can maintain a friendship with Joel like that.
For sure.
He came here, you all worked together for a year, and then he's just one of those guys you want to kind of stay in contact with.
He's a good friend.
He's a good friend.
Yep.
He's a good person with it.
For sure. Yep.
So I know we were very fortunate to have him here, and we're very fortunate, of course, to have you all those years. And it's always nice you drop in, Isaac.
Yeah,
Come back and see us.
Yes, I will. It's fun to stop in and see all the changes and improvement you guys are making. So
well, last night, guys and ladies, Isaac showed up about 4. It's around 4, 3:30 or 4. And anyway, he walked all the way through. We're on Marshall's here. This is Marshall's place. And we were way back in there cutting. He finally found us. And we had an extra chainsaw. And
got to earn my keep a little bit to get a room and a couple meals.
Yeah, Isaac's like, well, if I'm going to eat with you, I'm going to work. So he grabbed that other chainsaw, and him and Alex took off this way, and Sasha and Elizabeth were going the other way. And man, did you all cut down some autumn olives.
It's nice when you can just cut it and leave it.
Yeah.
Yep, the tractor will get the rest of it.
This guy right here does the rest of it. So anyway, Alex, have a safe trip home. Always glad to see you, and safe travels to you, and tell your family hi from us.
Will do. Thank you, Greg.
All right, y'all take care now.